Hey guys, what is up? It is Monday. This is In Real Life. I'm Nikki and I'm posting a video. Teehee. Okay, so last week I kind of didn't post. Some things came up in my personal life and I just didn't have time to film or anything. This week's theme is something I hold near and dear to my heart. Ranting. It is rant week here on In Real Life, and I had no idea what to rant about, to be quite honest. So I thought I would just rant about growing up, because it's a scary thing, you know. You can either... Growing up is just weird. Growing up is about spreading your wings, taking off, and doing you. Like, when you graduate, you have so many options. Like, it is unreal how many options we actually have. We always tell there's two options. You can either go to school or you cannot. You can go right into the workforce. And that's true. You can graduate, spend an awesome summer doing whatever you want, and then in the fall you jump right back into college, right back into school, taking college classes, getting an associate's, a bachelor's, just getting your GED. It doesn't matter. You can do that. You can go straight into the workforce. You can go out and get a job that summer, work all summer, and have a nice job to look forward to in the fall when everyone else is going back to school. You can do that too. You can go into the Army, the Navy, everything else in that category. Like, there's so much you can do in that. You can travel after you graduate. You can see the world. There's so many things, so don't just limit yourself to college or work, because there's such a more broad spectrum of things that you can actually do. Something that scares me about growing up, to be quite honest, is taking on a lot more responsibilities than I have. Right now, I honestly don't have that many responsibilities. And I'm honestly kind of worried that if I was thrown into a situation where I had to move out tomorrow, I would panic. I seriously don't know what I would do. And that's the scariest thing about growing up for me, is like not leaving the nest, but taking on a bunch of responsibilities, because high school doesn't teach you how to balance a checkbook, doesn't teach you how to open a checking account, doesn't teach you how to pay bills, how to make those phone calls. It doesn't teach you what you're supposed to do if a pipe breaks in your house or something breaks. It just wants you to remember things. It wants you to remember the quadratic equation and how to add and subtract. You know, just a bunch of useless shit that we're not gonna have to know out in the real world. And growing up is a way where you're basically, after you graduate, gonna get thrown into the real world, and you're gonna make mistakes, and you're gonna have nights where you've drank so much you don't know how you ended up at home, but you're glad you're dead. You're gonna face problems you wouldn't have faced in high school. You're gonna deal with people you wouldn't normally have to deal with in high school. You're gonna have so many amazing memories. You're gonna be doing so much with your life, and everyone's always afraid of growing up. And I don't really understand why. It's a way of life. We all can't be Peter Pan and escape off to Neverland and never grow up. We're all gonna get there eventually. Enjoy your middle school life or your high school life or whatever life you have right now while you got it, because it's all gonna change once you graduate, especially if you leave, and that's scary. Another thing that comes along with growing up is you're gonna be making a lot more decisions for yourself. You know, when you become 18, everyone's like, oh my god, I'm an adult, yes, I can buy cigarettes and lottery tickets, which isn't really that exciting. You're gonna be put in situations that you're gonna have no idea what the hell you're supposed to do, and you're just gonna have to take from previous life experiences and go at it. And the beautiful thing about growing up is you also find out who you are. Like, who you are in high school is not who you're gonna be in 5 years after you graduate. And I think people underestimate just how amazing growing up can really be, because once you get older and you get a job and you start living your life, you live by your rules. You have to do what your parents tell you to do anymore, because you're going to be in your own house. You'll be able to do what you want with your hair, like dyeing your tips or getting piercings in strange places. You'll be able to get tattoos. You'll be able to drink whenever you want, eat whatever you want. It's amazing, but at the same time, it's absolutely terrifying. And this feel like this isn't exactly been a rant video, but it's pretty out there. I just think people need to quit being afraid of growing up. As much as it sucks growing up, and there's going to be so many things that we're going to deal with in life that are going to drag us down to the bottom of rock bottom, we're going to have to pull ourselves up. I just get bothered when people tell me they're afraid of growing up because it's a way of life. Everyone does it. And I think it's beautiful, finding out who you are, what you want to do with your life. Because when you grow up, you figure out what makes you happy. And then you have the choice to do what makes you happy or to do what makes you miserable. My goal in life, when I get older, is to do what makes me happy. And I hope that's your goal too. This wasn't really a very serious rant video. This is more of like a inspirational, don't be afraid to grow up, do what you love kind of video. There should be a video up on my channel sometime this week. I'll put the link to my channel down there. I'm hoping to have one up later this week. I have no idea if I actually will or not because my software has been a bitch lately. So we'll see what happens. Also, we have a new collaborator joining in real life. You get to meet her Saturday. She's adorable. You're gonna love her. And last but not least, the little update I have for this video. I'm in a new location. Like, do you see this beautiful blue wall? And then my lovely, like, posters above my head. And I think you can see part of this, and you might see a little bit of Anson over here. No more of that brown ugliness in the background. Got this bright blue wall. Yeah, that's all the updates I have. This week, I want to start doing a challenge each of my video. My challenge is for you guys to go out and do one thing that makes you happy this week. And when you do that one thing that makes you happy, no matter what it is, tweet me. My Twitter will be down there, downstairs as well. Hashtag it, this makes me happy. That's this week's challenge for you guys. I think that's it for this video. I'm done ranting and I'm no more updates and I gave you the challenge. I think that's about it. Until next week. Well, okay, bye.